sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room channel. I hope you'll subscribe if you find videos here that are helpful, and it's so nice to sew with friends. So today I am not in my sewing room, but I set up a sewing room at my daughter's house, and when I travel I really like to bring my sewing room along with me, especially if I'll be somewhere more than a few days. So these are the essential items I think that you need. If you're going to do a little sewing, you need your sanity when you're traveling. Even when you're traveling, you need a little sewing sanity. So these are the things that I think you need. And if you can't bring your sewing machine and your sewing room, bring a little handwork. I did this on the trip here. I made a little dishcloth for my daughter for a little hostess gift in the UCLA colors, and I enjoyed doing that. I like to keep my hands busy. So let's get started, and I'll share with you what I think you need to have a sewing room elsewhere. So here we go on all the items I think you need when you travel and you want to set up your sewing machine elsewhere. I usually bring my featherweight, which is not light as a feather. It is a nice machine to bring along though, because it is so simple and it's fun to sew on. So it's in a case, and I also put that case into a sewing machine case on wheels, like a roller bag that fits sewing machines. It makes it so handy to carry it along with me. So I'll put that down below in the description. I bring that. I have my scissors, my thread, and a pin cushion, and I try to bring a lightweight pin cushion. Now we need to cut. If we're doing some piecing for quilting, you'll want a cutting mat, and it's nice to bring a small one if you are worried about how much room, but I brought a little bit larger one with a bag that I made to fit the cutting mat. I put the cutting mat in here, and then I put all my other little items in there. I just made a very simple bag the size of my mat. Then I have my travel iron with a little travel iron bag that I made a while back with elastic around here, and then you just take that elastic over to the button and it travels real well. So there's that. And then a little bag for my threads and little tiny pieces of fabric. And this is a nice thing to have because all my items fit right inside and I can travel. The last thing you need is a pressing mat, which I do not have. I'll be using my daughter's ironing board. And then, just in case, you'll want to bring an extension cord because you just don't know what the plug situation is going to be like and where you're going to be sitting. Now this time I brought a table, a small Rubbermaid table that folds up, not one of those long ones, but a small one. But check with where you're going. I have set up at hotel desks and tables, small tables. Just find yourself a corner wherever you are and do some sewing. And of course, you're going to need a project. So pick a small project, bring some fabric along, and enjoy your trip with your sewing room. Thanks for joining me today.